And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved on the way to Tier 4. Alright, I've got a little bit of bars left. Not many. I was smelting a lot of tin for a while for unknown reasons. And now I moved on to copper because I need copper for the conveyor belts coming up from below. Also, let's see what we can unlock as far as progression goes. I want to try this heist out. This is a brand new thing to the game, and I've never actually... Oh, it hits power boosters. Of course it does. Of course it does. Oh, where would those be? I have them unlocked. Power. That's the obvious choice. And of course I need copper coils for that. Darn. I wish I would have seen that ahead of time. So I need a few copper coils. This is kind of a tedious process, but I'm gonna do like 2 for now. You when you put them into hoppers, you Shift T to do 10, Control T to do 1 at a time. So that should help that out. And the other issue is with the heist thing, I'm going to need 2 power boosters, which is an extra 2 copper coils. So go down to power, mark 1, and I need a storage block.
Crafting.
Power core charger. I'm just gonna slap this right there's really no good place to put that, so I'm gonna put it there for now. And it requires 100 power per second. Well, we can't quite do 100 power per second. We can do about 10. So that's going to have to do. And how many of these do we need? 2 of them? Okay. Well, I have enough for 2.
Crafting.
I already have a logistics hopper, so we just going to use logistics hoppers and then do the coils in there. So that is add, this is remove, that should be making them. But it's not going to have very much power. So it's gonna be slow for a while. I could infuse power into it. Arthur's got quite a bit of power. So there's my power. So heist, build it. Okay. Let's see, where did it put it? There it is. Heist apparently automatically gives you the bars from a storage hopper. Unable to locate hopper. Okay, how about down here? Unable to locate hopper. Let's say add and remove. Unable to locate hopper. Okay, well... Oh, there it is. Oh, it's doing them one at a time? Okay. So that should automatically, yeah, there's a little hopper icon there, which is kind of cool. Which will beam me the bars as they get done. So there's another copper bar. So I'll just have to like stand here or walk by here anytime in the area within like 5 meters. So somewhere out here, this will beam the bars right into me. So that's awesome. Never used that before. It's kind of cool. Really cool, actually. Well, let's see. What was next on the agenda? We need to look at getting stuff automated. So to do that, let's look at the basic ore smelter. I want 2 of these, which doesn't use any of my raw material. So I can make a bunch of conveyor belts. I'm going to make another 25 of these. And let's see. Maybe 3 of these. 1 of these. And let's see if we can automate our iron. Now these basic smelters are very basic and they waste a lot of ore. So you only want to use them at the start just to build up your inventory, so to speak. So that's how I'm going to use them. And I extended my system over here. I had a little staircase so I don't stop to jumping down everywhere. But our iron is going to come in right in here. And what I want to do is I'm going to put the smelter right there. And how many bars? Yeah, I don't have very much iron left in me. So let's put the battery right there. And the laser coming down. So I don't know how much power. So this requires 8 ore instead of 4. So yes, it is half as good. So now we've got iron, and we are down to 66. So we're not going to quite be able to make it all the way up with what we have. How many bars do we have? Well, we got a good amount of bars coming in, so we're gonna just start building up as far as we can. Almost 3 shy. 3 shy. That's all that we need. But we also need some hoppers, and that's where it gets a little trickier. So this is emptying out into me. So we need a few more conveyors. And I'm going to steal the hoppers from over here. Because as soon as we start getting iron, we're going to be able to make more hoppers. Okay, so this will be the remove, this will be the add. All right, now I can move this up, over, and in. And yes, this will waste quite a few ores, so it'll load 8 and give me some iron. And what's the power per second? It's heating up. It's taking a lot of power to do that. A lot more power than I thought it would, actually. It's slowly going up. As soon as it hits the right temperature, it'll use less power. So we got to hit that sweet spot. It's like 1200. Yeah. So as you can see, the power drain goes from, 9, 10 down to 5 or 6. So it allows it to build back up again. And it's slow, but, you know, as far as time goes... Alright, load me up, Mr. Heist. That's awesome. I'm liking that. Every time I come over here, it'll empty this out. Looks like my copper actually caught back up again. Did it run out of power? No, it's got plenty of power. This, however, is still out of power, and it's backed up. Oh, I guess it still is backed up. It's just, is this gonna let some tin in? Good. I don't know how the game decides what takes priority. I think it's basically the round robin system. So this one, when it looks to check to see if there's another ore, it might start here. So it'll start here, and then look here, and then here, and then here. So because it's starting here, it's pulling from this one first, before it gets around to pulling from this one. So that's the only issue there. Okay, iron is automated with a kind of a crappy system, but it still is going to give us more iron. Now the big problem is what to do about the lithium. So we need local life forms, and then we need base defense. And recipe-wise, we need a Mark 1 turret. And then maybe even the Mark 2. Let's see what the recipe ingredients are for these. Hardened PCB, this is all iron-based. And then charge, this is lithium. So if I make 10 iron plates, 10 hardened PCBs, and then 10 charged PCBs, I'll be able to make 10 Mark II turrets. So let's do that. I need the PCB assembler, which is on here. And I'm also going to need some more hoppers, which I can't build because I don't have any iron. So there's 3 more bars. That's 1 hopper that I can make. I don't need those. There is a self-craft that you can make storage hoppers from logistics hoppers. So 15 logistics hoppers, which is just copper and tin, but it's 30 copper and tin. So it would use up all the materials that I have in order to do that. I could wait to have a full 20 iron. But yeah, that's a tough choice. This is the part of the game where you have a lot of stuff that you want to do, but the materials just are not coming in fast enough until you start really branching out. These basic inductions are good, but they're not the best. And this is the minor upgrades that we're going to need for the next induction. Yep, Mark II induction, which itself, I'm not sure which materials it uses. But we need a little bit more RP, so I'm going to go and see. I'm pretty sure I came over here when I was exploring, and I saw some flashing over here. And I just want to make sure that I saw what I saw. The fog is real. Oh, there's some stuff over there. Look at that. Unknown block. Let's scan that thing. Granted, we can't do anything with it right now, but it's good to scan it first, because when you pick it up, you actually don't get the scan RP that you would have normally. That is a drop pod, by the way. And let's go over here. I want to try to find some resin. That's what I'm looking for. And there's an overmind over here, kind of hidden away. And let's see if we can ping unknown. Yeah, there's a little bit in here. We don't want to get too close to him. So there's some resin. And let's collect some. You got to be careful because bad stuff can happen when you're around this resin. So just be careful. Be ready to run at a moment's notice when you get near this stuff, because it could potentially be very, very bad. Plus, it also gives you the added bonus of finding organic rock on the surface. So yeah, be very careful around this. At any time, something could spawn and ruin your whole day. I want at least like 200 of this. I'm surprised the tunnel nukers have burrowed out land already. I haven't even been attacked once yet. How many do I have? Oh, not quite enough. And there we go. That's enough. So yeah, good stuff. Good times. Looks like there's another drop pod smoking over here in the distance. Already researched all that. Those are researched. I want to get a good slime farm going too. Okay, I'm seeing, there it is. Alright, now to find your way home, if you get lost, if you notice in right above my hotbar, there's a little orange arrow that's moving around. This little orange arrow right here, that is a pointer to your CPH. So as long as you have that, on your bar, you're going in the right direction. Oh man, I thought that was a bigger drop. Heart skipped a beat there for a second. So we're going towards our CPH, and this will all eventually be flattened. Okay, let's, we're a little... There we go. Now I think I'm in the right area. Good times. So we've got a couple things to scan. Gives us 10 crafts parts container. That's where the drop pod was. And this is the soft resin, which opens up, or will open up eventually, resin research. Slime attractor. That's something I could use right now. But I needed the RP for the research assembler and the lab, which we are going to want to tackle soon. So let's... I'm going to put this stuff in there. That can go in. Those can go in. And the rest should be good. But that'll have to do it for this episode. So I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.